We are live at Dr. Harold Crumb Field in Lexington, Massachusetts, and we are happy to bring you the season opener for the Lexington Minutemen. I'm Austin Raish, and I am joined by the one and only Mr. Duncan Maloney. It is so good to have you on the broadcast, Duncan.
Austin, it's great to be here. It's great to be back, see some Lexington football here at the Harold Crumb Memorial Field. It's going to be a good matchup today, Acton-Boxborough versus Lexington. These two teams haven't seen each other since the 2021 season, I believe, when Lexington pulled out a 15-14 win on the heels of a win against Haverhill. So last time they saw this team, Lexington won. They're a much different team now than they were 2 years ago.
Yes, they were. The two teams are lining up for the opening kickoff. Lexington won the toss. They elected to receive.
Back deep for Lexington, you're going to see number 23, Christian Flores, and number 1, Amari Mao. Both sophomores back to return the kick.
Lining up to kick for Acton-Boxborough is Lyle Senganzi.
A little bit of a delay before the game, so we'll see how it affects both of these teams off the rip. Acton-Boxborough getting ready.
And this season is underway. As the kick is deep, it's going to be taken by Flores back from the 10.
Good speed. Oh, good block.
Trying to find room down the sideline. Gets a block and takes it to the 26.
It's a pretty good return. Pretty good blocker for the kickoff team, allowing Flores to pick up some good yards there. I'd say at least 10, 15 yards minimum right there. So that's a good way to start the season for Lexington. Adam O'Shaughnessy in at quarterback this year. Saw some reps last year, but now he has the starting job. He's got a new chance to identify himself as Lexington quarterback.
It's been a year of change for the Minutemen. Nelson Mendez-Steven is gone after finishing up his senior year last season, and O'Shaughnessy has some shoes to fill. Let's see how he can handle it. A flag flies immediately as Sawyer Colwell gets the carry. He takes it to the 32. Now let's check the flag.
Good run there for Sawyer, but might get brought back here. First play, don't want to see penalties there. Long deliberation here between the officials. It's going to be defensive. It's a good way to start the season for Lex.
The call is apparently encroachment on Acton-Boxborough, which is a pre-snap penalty. So they're going to move the ball 5 yards, and it will be 1st and 5 now. That play
that takes away about a yard or two of what Sawyer got in that run. So a little bit of a loss there, but you still got first down here. So plenty of time to make that ground up.
Flores and Colwell are lined up behind O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah,
Flores gets the carry, and he's
down.
dropped.
That's Captain Jackson Chandler on the tackle right there. Rip right through. That was a rip right through there. Jackson Chandler, no problems there.
Goes down as a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Minutemen.
Mao in motion. He's going to get it.
Feeds it to Amari Mao. Oh, flag flies as Mao gets blocked down the sideline. Out of bounds at the 40, but we will have to check the flag once again.
I would imagine that's coming back, Austin. That was too many blocks were flying for that not to be a penalty on Lexington. But that was a good run by Amari Mao.
Well, Amari Mao is one of the most fun players to watch on both the football field and the basketball court. It will be a hold against the Minutemen.
Blocking the
back, that is.
Well, I mean, we saw that coming. They could have called a couple different penalties there. They went with the block in the back. But Lexington's got a little life here. They've had some pretty decent runs here. They've set up a couple 2nd and shorts and then 2 flags off the rip. So both these teams a little sloppy to start the season. That's all right.
That penalty is going to make it 2nd down and 17. Shaughnessy hands it to Colwell.
Oh,
He
good
breaks
break
free
tackle.
from Chandler, but not much else after that. Gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll set up a 3rd and very long for the Minutemen.
Lucas DeRosa was right in there on that tackle. Another captain for Acton-Boxborough making a difference. 3rd down here. I would say on 2nd down you'd want to try and get about 6 or 7 yards, try and minimize that 3rd and long, but now you just got to try everything to get that first, try and get up to the 40-yard line. Mario Capone coming out of the game.
Mario Capone, one of the bigger names on this team after missing his entire junior year with a leg injury. They are very happy to have him back. O'Shaughnessy back to throw on 3rd and very long. He's going to air it out for John Kafalis. And it's incomplete. Lexington looking for a flag. They're not going to get one. It's 4th down.
I think there was a little bit of foul play on both sides there. I wouldn't have called that flag. That was in and out of the hands right there. So it's a tough one to miss, but don't know if I would have called that PI. I think it was a pretty fair play. You don't want to be calling flags like that this early in the game.
I agree with you there, Duncan. The punting team takes the field. John Kafalis is back deep to kick it. Returning for Acton-Boxborough is Anthony Sternilio.
Sternilio, also the running back for most Acton-Boxborough snaps, so we'll get to see him running a bunch tonight. We'll see this Kafalis punt right here.
No rush on the punt.
Beautiful. Good punt right there.
Sternilio from his own 45. He has a lot of room down the sideline.
Oh, no.
He's got blocks, and they bring him down inside the 25. Excellent starting field position for Acton-Boxborough.
Good stop by Dylan Lane. Forcing him to the out of bounds and then had a little contact there, but got him to the out of bounds range and kept him from getting any more yards. That's a good play. That was not a good punt session there for Lexington. Aiden Mahoney coming out to lead the Acton-Boxborough squad.
They're going to spot Sternilio at the 22-yard line of Lexington. So this defense already has their backs against the wall to start.
Short field. Mahoney looked pretty good warming up, so we'll see how he translates that into the game.
Mahoney hands to Sternilio on 1st down.
Good tackle
he has
there.
room for a few. Call it maybe 5 yards.
It's a good start for Acton-Boxborough, and no penalties there. We saw questionable calls and flags, no flags on every single one of Lexington's plays. And first play, Acton-Boxborough, just a nice clean run, good yardage.
One play, and Acton-Boxborough is already in the red zone. Mahoney hands it back to Sternilio.
A lot of room.
He's got a convoy of blockers brought down at the 10-yard line.
Good job by Paul Agresta making the initial contact there, slowing him down, letting the rest of the Minutemen swarm him and bring him down.
That is a 1st down, and the chain gang is leaving, meaning it is 1st and goal for Acton-Boxborough here.
Just about the 10, maybe a few inches off the hash mark there.
Sternilio has it again, right up the middle. A flag flies as he's down to the 6-yard line.
A host of Minutemen bringing them down there. Dylan Lane among them. We'll see what the flag was.
That is already our 3rd penalty in just 2 drives.
I believe that's on AB. It's a false start right there.
That will make it 1st and goal from the 15. Definitely what Lexington was looking for.
It's a little worrying to see how hard it is to slow down Sternilio early in this game. Even on a short run, it's 5 yards, no problem. So Lexington's got to work on that a little bit, work on swarming him up. Gonna let Mahoney throw here. Oh no, he's gonna run.
Mahoney keeps it himself, takes it right up the middle, and thrown down at about the 8-yard line.
Agresta and Capone in there. Looks like we got a Minuteman down. I believe that's Jake Trexler down on the play.
Lexington players taking a knee here as the trainer comes out to look at Trexler.
Looks like he's holding his knee, but hard to tell. Early in the season, it's tough to see these injuries. Wilson trying to rally the troops here. Get the defense ready to play. Acton-Boxborough has proven not very difficult to get moving here. They're already inside the 10, started around the 22, so they've made progress more than Lexington at least.
Both teams discussing their game plan for the end of this drive as they continue to work on Trexler.
And it's a tough drive right now because Acton-Boxborough, they've been doing pretty well, but Lexington seems to be holding them up here a little bit. And a tough penalty there by Acton-Boxborough for illegal procedure. It's proven a little tough. Maybe they won't walk out of here with a touchdown. That's the goal for Lexington. So you got to crowd Sternilio, crowd Mahoney. Don't let them breathe. You can't let them have any time to make decisions because that's going to end up with 6 points on the board for Acton-Boxborough. Extended time to be resting here. It's easy to get out of balance and kind of lose focus on the drive, so it's going to be interesting to see what team can refocus better once we resume play. But obviously all thoughts are with Jake Trexler right now. They're slowly working on the injured player on the field. Austin, it has been a weird weather day. It has rained quite a bit this afternoon around 3 o'clock, and that definitely put a damper on this field and makes conditions a little tougher.
Yeah, they call this place the Swamp, and I would not want to play on a field called the Swamp after a thunderstorm like the one we had this afternoon.
Trexler slowly getting off the field, obviously favoring his left leg, right leg, no pressure, so hope for the best for Trexler. An important piece on that Lexington defense.
Yes. Injuries are the worst part of sports, and you never want to see one this early in the season, but you got to hope for the best there.
100%. We'll keep you updated on Trexler's condition as we learn.
The teams are back on the field. The clock is running again. It is 2nd and goal from the 9 for Acton-Boxborough.
Mahoney in the gun here. Watching Cernoli. Big swing around there for the 1. Oh.
We got a whistle before the play.
I believe we got timeout Acton-Boxborough, yep.
Yes, we do.
Big swing around before the timeout. Sid Panchu was moving, and he's a threat for Acton-Boxborough, one that Lexington has to watch out for. He has speed. If you give him a little open space, he is gone.
Justin Bernard, the coach of Acton-Boxborough, his handle on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, is the Mad Scientist. So Coach Wilson told me before the game that he will throw whatever at that defense, so they have to be prepared for anything, and I think they caught a little bit of a glimpse of that with Sid Panchu. Whether that was a decoy or not, they have to be on top of that stuff.
100%. That was a fast swing around. He was moving. Corner was having a little trouble keeping up with him, so something to watch out for. Just 7:14 remaining here in the first quarter as the clock gets running again.
Mahoney has yet to throw the ball on this drive.
There goes Sid again.
He hands it to Sternilio up the middle.
Oh, what a hit! Mario Capone set him down right at the line. Maybe 2 yards there. Nothing. Mario Capone shut him down.
That is the anger that comes with missing a year of playing. He's letting it out here.
Acton-Boxborough moving a little quicker than the Lexington offense. They're more ready on the field, faster, keeping the defense on its toes. 3rd down here. Big moment here for Lexington from their own 7.
Again, Mahoney has not thrown it on this drive. He hands to Sternilio. He finds a hole and takes it in for the touchdown.
Great run by Sternulio. That's the strength he brings to that Acton-Boxborough offense. I believe he had 2 or 3 guys make initial contact there and did not slow him down too much. So something to watch out for tonight. Don't want to let that get out of hand.
They appear to be lining up to kick the extra point, something you don't see a ton of at the high school level. There aren't a ton of good place kickers, but it looks like they found one in Lyle Sengonzi.
Yeah, they got a lot of trust in that kicker. We'll see how it goes on this first attempt of the night. He did pretty good in the kickoff, kicked it pretty deep, about the Lexington 10.
A little bit of trouble with the snap, but the kick is driven straight through. That'll make it 7-0 in favor of Acton-Boxborough as we approach the halfway point in quarter number 1.
Obviously, a little less that we got to see of Acton-Boxborough, them starting on the 22 after that great punt return by Sternioli. But I think Lexington has a chance here. They slowed down Acton-Boxborough quite a bit, brought into a 3rd down. I think if they get them back to their own 30, their own 40, Acton-Boxborough is going to have a little trouble driving up the field. Flores and Mao back once again to receive the kick. Watching Flores to get it as the kick last time veered left. And the extra point also veered a little left, so seems that is common out of Sengonzi.
Flag is going to fly before the kick. Lexington appears to be happy. At least someone on Lexington does.
Confusion about, I believe it's on Acton-Boxborough.
I count 12 men on the field for them.
That's too many right there. So I got to move the kickoff back. That is a big mistake for Acton-Boxborough. Right after they scored a touchdown. You can't be making mistakes like that. That's not how you're going to keep a lead.
That is a gift for the Minutemen. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. They're now kicking off from their own 35, which is where most NFL kickers do their kickoffs from.
We'll see where Sengonzi can get it off to. That's a good kick right there.
Flores waits for it. He'll pick it up at about the 8.
Oh,
gets a few blocks,
he's taken down.
And gets thrown down just shy of the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
He got hammered there by a host of Acton-Boxborough defenders.
So the Minutemen offense will retake the field. We saw some flares of potential on the last drive, which was really bogged down by penalties. So if they can clean up those mistakes, we should be in for a treat.
I'll tell you what, last play of the drive, they let O'Shaughnessy air it out. And that looked like a pretty good throw to me.
It just very much was.
A little too many defenders around to work, but that was a good throw. So hopefully they let him throw a little more, but I imagine they're going to rely on the run for the first couple of plays of this drive.
Marson and Colwell are in the backfield.
Marson
gets the carry.
Can't bring him down.
Can't bring him down. Gets 9 on first down.
Broke about 2-3 tackles right there. That's why you have Billy Marson in there at running back. He cannot be brought down without a strong fight.
The Lexington offense is moving quickly here. Amari Mao gets the carry.
Goes way wide.
He finds the edge and is out of bounds across the 40 with a first down.
Good bring down by Caden Nettles, but the damage was done. Amari Mao brought that a good carry for him. I believe that was Lucas DeRosa or John Funk, who Amari Mao shook off and then kept going for a couple more yards. So that was a good run for Amari Mao.
Lexington sticking with a very full backfield here on first down.
Marson again, up the middle.
A flag comes in.
That was a late flag right there.
Marson picked up about 4 on the play. Now we'll have to see what this late flag is.
Might be on Lex here. We'll see. Face mask, there we go.
So Lexington will get 15 yards added to the end of that play and a new set of downs. That's the 5th penalty in this game already, and that was a big one.
Austin, we're only about 7 minutes into this game, and we might have more penalties than minutes played in this game by the end of it. There is a lot of sloppy football happening right now. This time it happens to work in Lexington's favor.
Lexington is at the 38-yard line of Acton-Boxborough. O'Shaughnessy hands it to Colwell, looking for blocks.
That's a good little run right
pushed
there.
Forward for a pickup of about 7.
A host of people in there. A.J. Mulcahy was the bottom of that pile with Caldwell, so good job by him.
They give him 6 on first down. Lexington not changing a thing offensively.
Why would they? It's working.
Colwell gets the carry. He's got
big
room.
Run, big run.
First down inside the 30.
Good bring down by Trey Clayton right there. Just about 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Lexington finding some life. They are moving. They will not be long till they get in the red zone here if things keep working the way they do.
Lexington lines up at the 26 on first down. Marson with the carry this time.
Oh, good bring down.
He has to fight for a pickup of about 2.
That was Matt Funk that stood him up right there, and then a host of Revolution came in to finish it off.
Amari Mao now in the backfield, lined up next to Billy Marson.
Go to Mao.
He'll get the carry and
Good
thrown down.
Jackson Chandler.
Not the first time we've said his name tonight.
There's a reason he's the captain of that Acton-Boxborough squad. He makes a difference defensively.
No gain on the play. The Minutemen are staring at 3rd down and a long 7.
After such a productive start to the drive, it's tough to see Lexington get stifled like this. We'll see if they're going to let O'Shaughnessy air it out a little bit. Looks like they might.
Knowing Coach Wilson, Lexington may have 2 shots at this. O'Shaughnessy fakes to Colwell. He's got room.
Now.
He's going to air it out to the end zone. It's gone for the touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Billy Marson hauls it in from 24 yards out, and the Minutemen strike right back.
What a throw, what a catch, what a play, great play. The play action rolling out. He had Mao short for the first down. He goes deep to Marson for the touchdown. And Lexington is an extra point away from evening this thing up. That was beautiful. That was a well drawn up football play right there. Looks like they're going for 2 here.
Maybe not. That is Paul Agresso lined up to kick the extra point.
O'Shaughnessy on the hold. We'll see how he does.
They get it down, and the kick is short. Acton-Boxborough pressured it. That's Grady Pfefferkorn, who came off the edge. So Acton-Boxborough remains up by 1.
You could see on the snap, he went in to go for the hold, and the grass is slippery. It's a little hard. We saw it over there on Acton-Boxborough side, too. He missed it up a little bit with the hold, but that time it was a much worse result. And Lexington's now down by 1, and that's crucial points, Austin. Now you got to go for 2 later in the game. Points on the board. Don't like to see that. But still a very productive drive from Lexington. And I don't think they got to wait till 3rd down to air it out. I think they should air it out a little more. Run game is working magnificently, but the throw game seems to be working just as well.
It's very clear that they trust O'Shaughnessy, and based on what we've seen, they have a very good reason to do so. He's thrown 2 passes this game. One of them, you just saw, worked perfectly for the touchdown. The other one was very close to working out.
Sternioli and Panchu back for Acton-Boxborough. It's a pick your poison kind of moment there for Lexington. You don't know who you want to kick it to. You got the speed of Panchu, and it's hard to bring down Sternioli. So we'll see where the ball goes.
Agresto will line up to kick again.
That's a good kick.
That's very deep by Agresto. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Good kick right there.
That was very well done by Agresto.
Didn't even give him a chance. Love to see that. Little update on Jake Trexler. He is sitting on the bench still, but they have wrapped up his left knee, I believe. Right knee, his right knee. And they're still working, but he appears to be better than he was about 20 minutes ago, so positive update, and hopefully it only gets better from here for Trexler. I imagine we won't be seeing much of him for the rest of the night.
Acton-Boxborough is going to start out at the 20-yard line. I know the touchback rules got kind of confusing ever since the NFL made the change to the 25-yard line a few years ago. But just to be clear, it is still the 20-yard line at this level. So that is where Mahoney and this offense will begin.
Longer drive here for Acton-Boxborough. This is a long way to go for them.
Mahoney keeps it himself. Now he's going to throw. It's caught in the flat for a short gain by A.J. Mulcahy.
Good bring down there. I believe that was Dominic Capone on the bring down, but a little tough to bring him down. Took a second, but they got him. And still second and long, so positive for the Minutemen.
2 minutes to play in the first quarter as Acton-Boxborough holds on to a 1-point lead.
See what Mahoney does this time.
Mahoney's going to keep it himself. Tries to find room
block
on the edge, and he does.
It's first down and more.
Into the secondary. Stays on his feet and then gets tripped up out of bounds across the 40.
Great block by A.J. Mulcahy. Right off, he saw that he wasn't going to get the ball, and he went right into blocking. I believe he got Dylan Lane. Very positive play for Acton-Boxborough.
16 yards on the keeper for Mahoney. And a first down at the 38-yard line for Acton-Boxborough.
This time he's going to hand it off.
Sterniolo with the carry. He's got room. He dives out across midfield with the first down. Looks like they'll spot him right at the 50-yard line.
He was gaining a lot of steam there. That could have been very dangerous for Lexington. He had a little too much open field there.
1 minute to play in the first quarter as Acton-Boxborough is keeping with a fast-paced offense here.
I imagine at least one more play, maybe two more plays the way Acton-Boxborough runs their offense.
Panchu is the motion man. Sterniolo gets the carry. He gets 4 on first down. If they let the clock run, that will be the final play of the first quarter.
That'll put them at the 45, so about midfield. Looks like they're going to try and get one more play in. But Mahoney seems to be a little more relaxed. I imagine they're going to let the clock run.
It appears they are. And that is the end of quarter number 1. So we saw struggles and we saw good things on both sides. After 1, Acton-Boxborough leads at 7-6 over the Minutemen. They're not going to have to move very far because they are very close to midfield. So they will switch sides. The two teams will talk it over, and we will come back for the final 12 minutes of the half. We're back for the start of the second quarter between Lexington and Acton-Boxborough. Right now, Acton-Boxborough is maintaining a 1-point lead over the Minutemen. They also have possession of the ball on the 45-yard line of the Minutemen here. It is 2nd down and 5.
Some of the Minutemen are confused and on the right side of the ball. There we go.
Good thing they caught that quickly. That would have been the freest of free plays for Acton-Boxborough. Mahoney fakes to Sterniolo, keeps it himself.
He's quick. Oh, good hit.
He takes it up to the 39-yard line. That will be a 1st down.
It's 42 of Tommy Higgins in on that tackle, along with Dylan Lane. Acton-Boxborough continues to move, and Lexington's defense cannot seem to find a fix.
Clayton is the motion man as Sterniolo gets the carry.
Oh, he's got
gets past the initial wave of defenders, gets about 7 on 1st down.
Mario Capone and Dominic Capone both in on that. The Capone brothers assisting to bring down the Acton-Boxborough running back, who's been proven hard to stop tonight.
Mahoney fakes. He's going to air it
throw
out.
it. Oh,
he's got
the
Clayton
receiver
downfield. He's got
what
it
a catch
for the touchdown. 33 yards from Mahoney to Clayton, and Acton-Boxborough is right back in the end zone.
Austin, the air raid is alive. Both of these quarterbacks can show that they have thrown these balls, and they can get a touchdown from pretty far out. And Mahoney had some good pressure there. He was decently pressured.
Looks like the Minutemen sold out to stop the run there. They were not ready for the pass, and there were multiple guys who were wide open on that play. And Clayton was the one who Mahoney saw first.
Clayton had the speed, cooked his corner, and got the touchdown. Now we'll see if Acton-Boxborough can convert this extra point. Lexington could not.
Pressure off the edge, but it's not a problem for Lyle Sangonzi.
There goes that football. Gone onto the practice field.
10:32 left in the first half. Acton-Boxborough leads at 14-6 over the Minutemen.
Listen, it looks like it's getting ready to be a shootout. It looks like both teams can go down the field offensively without a problem. I imagine the halftime adjustments will be made, but we still got 10:32 left in the second quarter. There's plenty of time and plenty of points on the board to get. Flores and Mao back. Mao deeper back than Flores. Last quarter they were side by side. This time Flores is in front of Mao by about 10 yards. Interesting strategy here, but Acton-Boxborough's got a good kicker here. Good boot.
Mao is underneath it from about the 8-yard line.
Good block right here.
Mao finds some room off the edge, out across the 30, and out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Nicely done there by Amari Mao.
I'll tell you what, Dominic Capone and Christian Marinin had a battle going on blocking, and I believe it's safe to say Acton-Boxborough 22 won that battle. See how Lexington fares going down the side of the field.
The Minutemen capped a very solid penalty-free drive last time where they used a penalty on Acton-Boxborough to propel themselves into the end zone without much of a problem. You know they would love to follow that up here.
I imagine they'll start run heavy and work their way into the passing. There goes Marson.
Marson gets the carry up the middle. Give him 4.5 or maybe 6.5 on first down.
Good tackle there by Matt Funk. Marson tough to bring down alone. Matt Funk did a pretty good job right there.
Shaughnessy under center once again with Amari Mao in the backfield as he gets the carry. Tries to find the edge. Has to fight to gain 1 yard.
Grady Pfefferkorn with a good tackle there. Good initial contact by Lucas DeRosa, though. He almost had him in the backfield. Definitely slowed Mao down a bit.
They're going to give Mao a generous spot on that play. Lexington will be left with 3rd and just 1 yard.
Based on the drive so far, Lexington seemingly wouldn't have a problem here, but this is a big moment. If Lexington can't get this, it's a big 4th down. Oh, fumble!
Fumbled. O'Shaughnessy picks it up, and he's brought down for a huge loss.
Problems, Austin.
Now Shane Wilson has a decision to make. They are on their own side of the field. Going to be 4th and medium here.
Call it about 3, maybe 4.
Offense is going nowhere. Wilson's giving the play call to O'Shaughnessy right now.
I would give it back to Marson here, but I mean, that was a snap. That was just a miscommunication between Lively and O'Shaughnessy there, so it's kind of hard to predict if that's going to happen again or not. Definitely a little more nervous on this 4th down attempt here for Lexington. And a timeout for Lexington. Good call by Wilson. Get the team a little more prepared for this 4th down. This is a big 4th down. This is the difference between a 1-possession game and a 2-possession game. A win and a loss. It's a big, big, big conversion right here. Right after we said that this could be a bit of a high-scoring game. Acton-Boxborough's defense seemed to have toughened up. With 8:35 remaining in the second quarter, the first half as a whole, Acton-Boxborough seeming a lot stronger than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, the last time these two teams squared off, we only had 29 combined points between the two of them. So it was safe to say that was a defensive battle. And so far, we're in the midst of one here. Lexington has only found the end zone once. You know they would love to do that again. But if they want that, they're going to have to convert here on a 4th down and a long 3.
Here they go. Coming in Acton-Boxborough.
Colwell and Marson are in the backfield. Amari Mao lines up on the left side of O'Shaughnessy.
Acton-Boxborough pressing up hard right here. Oh, another missed stumble.
Oh, take it, he got it.
Oh, he's got more. He's got more. Take it out. Take it
down the sideline and out of bounds inside the 15.
Austin. Beautiful. What a play by O'Shaughnessy. Cobb coolly collected. No problem. A little bobbled snap again. He takes it right down the sideline. Big players make big plays right there. That was a big moment. I believe he stepped out on the 15 where they're going to spot him.
They're going to give him 40 yards on the keeper after the bobbled snap.
He can do it all, Austin. He can do it all.
Lexington is into the red zone with Marson and Mao in the backfield. Mao gets the carry.
Slowed down in the
past
backfield.
One defender. Picks up about 5.
Chandler and DeRosa among those in the pile. Pretty good gain there for Lexington. Manageable here. Believe they're going to let O'Shaughnessy air it out here. Typical in this formation that we've seen.
He has Sawyer Colwell lined up on his left side.
Oh, they're going to pitch it.
He gets the pitch.
Take it.
Colwell trying to find the edge,
tackle.
and he's wrapped up.
Cerniolo. He can do it all. Run, tackle. That was a good wrap up right there in the backfield.
It'll go down as a loss of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Minutemen.
See what Wilson's got cooked up here. Appears to be another run, but don't judge a book by its cover. A little confusion going on here. Lexington settles it out.
Mao gets the carry. Tries to find the
Bouncing,
edge.
he's bouncing, he's
Bounces
got
to the outside and in for the touchdown.
What a play by Mao. He just kept bouncing outside. And Acton-Boxborough was tight in. They were pressed up on the line. They were expecting, I would imagine, a Marson run. And Mao bounced right out to the outside. And a quick 6.
The Minutemen answer the call. They are a 2-point conversion away from tying the game here. Let's see if they want to do that, though.
I would imagine they would take the 2 points now and attempt it at least.
I agree with you there. Their first extra point did not go so well. Maybe
Obviously, different side of the field, but still, you don't want to. If you can get if you get the point back now, you want to get it back now.
They line up on the 2-yard line. Colwell gets the carry.
He's in.
He's in. We have a tie ball game here in the second quarter.
What a statement drive there by Lexington. They go right back on Acton-Boxborough, and we got a good game on our hands. A strong, solid drive there from Lexington, and they backed up the first drive too. So it wasn't a fluke. This is a common thing we're going to see from Lexington tonight, hopefully. Again, Sid Panchu and Sterniolo back to return the kick. Last time win the end zone, so don't know if we'll get to see them returning it this time. Another good kick. This time it's going to get returned.
Waiting for it. He's going to let it roll.
Is that out of bounds?
Out of bounds. At the 1-yard line, the flag will come in.
Tough bounce right there. Smart play by Sterniolo. Letting it bounce, letting it go. Worst case scenario, that's a touchback right there. So it's a smart play. It's a big bonus for Acton-Boxborough there, having to go less on this drive. Moments like that, Austin, little things. It's great to see the Lexington crowd out here tonight, blackout night.
It's always fun to see whatever they come up with for the Spirit, because you know they always go all out.
Oh, 100%.
No matter what it is, whether it's construction night, whether it's whiteout.
And blackout in this heat, these fans are really dedicated.
That is dedication. Acton-Boxborough starts out on the 35-yard line, which is 15 yards more than what they would have gotten for a touchback.
Mahoney going to keep it.
He's got a little bit of room, and he'll slide down with a flag coming in.
Late flag.
It's a 3-yard pickup. Wilson is fired up, talking to his players.
Believe he wanted Mahoney to get tackled there and not have as much free reign as he did. We'll see what the flag is. Imagine it's on Lexington if Wilson is not happy. But deliberation continues. Oh, it's on Acton-Boxborough.
That is, I believe, an ineligible receiver down the field on Acton-Boxborough.
When the quarterback gets loose and starts scrambling like that, it's easy for the offensive lineman to get drawn a little more downfield than they usually would. And mistake there for Acton-Boxborough. Just about even now. The kick out of bounds, and it's all canceled out.
That's going to be a full 10 yards there. So they are back to the 25. It is first down and 20 for the Revolution.
If I'm Acton-Boxborough, you don't need to get all 20 right here. That'd be great if you could get all 20 here, but if you can get like 8 or 7 yards here, even 6 yards, that's set up for a good second down and a better drive overall.
Mahoney rolling to his left.
He might let it loose here.
He's going to
there
air
it
it
goes.
out for Clayton.
Nope.
And it's incomplete. Well covered by the Minutemen secondary. It is 2nd down and 20 now.
Good job. They had 2 guys on Clayton that time, so definitely learning from mistakes. Big moment here. 2nd and 20. See if the Lexington defense can hold them. Make it a 3rd and very, very long.
Mahoney fakes.
Oh,
He's pressure.
good pressure.
They set up the screen for Sterniolo, but it does not work. And now a flag comes in.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Oh, no.
The indication is it's against Acton-Boxborough. And it
Same
will be,
thing, ineligible
once again,
receiver downfield.
Ineligible man down the field. Wilson declines the penalty. It is 3rd down and 20.
Tell you what, that was a great play by the Lexington defense to pressure Mahoney like that. I was nervous there. Anytime someone hits the quarterback a little close to the throw, you get nervous. It's going to be roughing the passer, but luckily it was an eligible receiver downfield.
Sterniolo will go off for 3rd down. That's Adrian Kabuka lined up next to Mahoney for this 3rd and very long. Lexington has Paul Agresta playing deep in the secondary.
Very deep, about 20 yards back, 15 from the line of scrimmage. Mahoney's alone in the backfield.
From the 26.
Oh,
Flag
another one.
flies.
I imagine that's going to be a hold.
Mahoney pulls it down. He's going to take it himself.
Oh, good
Brooms
block.
down the sideline and out of bounds about 5 yards short.
Oh, another
Now
flag.
more
2 flags. A lot of flags. I believe that's got to be 2 on Acton-Boxborough. A hold and a blocking penalty. And I believe we have a Lexington player injured on the field.
We do have a man slow to get up.
Hard to tell who it is from over here, but definitely from the block. It was a hard block from Acton-Boxborough. You saw the contact, and then unfortunately a Lexington player gets taken down. Dylan Lane, I believe, is the player down on the other end of the field.
We've seen him make
And
more
he's
than a
up.
few plays defensively.
Seems to be walking. He's jogging across the field. That's a very good sign. It's a very good sign, Austin. That'd be a big player to lose, especially this early in the game. 6:09 remaining in the first half. So very happy to have him in the game.
Now
Let's see what the penalty
the
is.
refs have a lot to discuss here. There were multiple flags that came in, one at the start of the play and then one towards the end.
Now, I assumed the one at the start of the play was holding, but I imagine there's a blocking penalty over on that side of the field, so we will see. Either way, that's a lot happening in one play, but a lot of deliberation with Coach Wilson there.
The Acton-Boxborough offense is back out there. If we have fouls on both teams, we will replay the down.
I believe it was a helmet to helmet right there.
So we have 2 fouls on Acton-Boxborough. Lexington will accept the penalty and choose to make it 3rd and even longer as opposed to 4th and 5 from the 40.
They declined the first penalty, which was a false start. Flag was a little late for the false start, but this is a 3rd. I don't think long's a big enough word to describe how long this is. But we'll see. Mahoney has been shown to air it out before. We'll see if he can hit Clayton or even Sid Panchu. Deep down here. Oh, another flag. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he hit there. Oh, another flag. Oh, no, that's Dylan Lane. Dylan Lane's going to get flagged on that one. That's a late hit.
Wilson is furious.
My goodness. All right, we'll see here. Another false start.
So we have fouls on both sides, I believe is what the ref is saying.
And the personal foul is going to be more than the false start, so Acton-Boxborough is going to move up the field here. I believe will still be third down.
It will remain third down, but
still 10
much
yards,
more manageable.
yeah.
Third down and about 15 now.
As opposed to 25, so much better for Acton-Boxborough, but it's still long. That's still a very long way to go. Got to get to midfield, and they're stuck at the 30 here. Both of these teams need to clean up a little bit. That's 2 straight false start penalties in a row for Acton-Boxborough.
Lexington with multiple men back deep in the secondary.
They're expecting a throw here. They're going to get it.
Mahoney's going to the air. Running out of time as he rolls out.
Good throw.
He fires it deep. And it's broken up, and a flag
Are you
comes
kidding
in.
me? Oh, my God. Wow. Amari Mal did a great job of breaking that up. And I believe they're going to call Ralph on the penalty there.
Kyle Ralph and Amari Mal were in coverage. They can't believe it.
I can't believe it, Austin. That was not worse than what happened on the first drive of the game to John Cavalis. Not worse at all.
Well, you can hear how the crowd feels about that.
That is not at all what Lexington need, and that's a big penalty if they're going to call pass interference on that. Have not made the official call yet, though. And there go the chains. Oh, my goodness, Austin.
Normally, pass interference is a spot of the foul penalty, but I believe at this level the rules are different. It's going to be a first down for Acton-Boxborough at their own 40.
Still some time left, but Acton-Boxborough taking a lot of clock out of this drive. 5:11 remains in the first half.
Mahoney hands to Sterniolo.
Ooh,
gets past
my
one
goodness.
man. Lowers the shoulder, gets about 9 on first down.
He cooked him, Austin. He didn't have a chance right there. Acton-Boxborough gets on the Lexington side of the field. Much needed progress.
Second down and 2 for the Revolution from the 47-yard line of the Minutemen.
Another
Sterniolo,
handoff.
the ball carrier again. Gets past one man, has a first down to the 40 where he's met by a convoy of defenders.
I believe that was Dylan Lane and Barry on the tackle.
4 minutes to play in the half. Acton-Boxborough is taking a lot of time off the clock, and they will get the ball to start the second half. So this could be a great 1-2 punch for them here if they're able to score here and then take it down the field to start the third quarter. Now the Minutemen are going to call a timeout. They were having problems with substitutions. That is their second of the half.
Hate to use a timeout like that with so much time remaining. You want to save that for later. Lexington needs a stop right here. Because if they let Acton-Boxborough score, realistically they'll take another minute and a half off the clock. If we're lucky. And that leaves Lexington with about 2.5 minutes to get a touchdown. And I don't know if that's going to be possible given the drives we've seen so far. So Lexington does not want to get down. They don't want to give Acton-Boxborough the opportunity to get up 2 possessions. So Lexington's got their work cut out for them here. Here come the teams back on the field.
First down for Acton-Boxborough from Lexington's 40-yard line with 3:49 to play in the half.
Sid going on a fast run around.
Sterniolo with the carry, gets through the first wave, brought down by Mario Capone after a gain of about 5.
Good tackle there by Capone. And Acton-Boxborough's just eating clock right now. I don't blame them. Acton-Boxborough getting ready for a second and short, I'd call it. Medium at best. Clayton goes in motion. Oh, low snap.
Mahoney digs it out, rolls.
Oh, big
dropped. That's Matt Funk, who was wide open, could have turned that upfield for a much bigger gain. Instead, it's 3rd down and 5 for Acton-Boxborough.
Big moment there for Lexington. Love to see them get breaks like that. Acton-Boxborough getting ready here for a 3rd and 5. Big moment here for Lexington if they can get the stop.
He was the motion man. Here's a floater
Clayton
for Clayton. He's open. He's got the first down.
That's close. They're probably going to give him the spot there. Ref looks like it's a good spot. Yep, there go the chains. Oh, my goodness.
He takes it just inside the 30 there. The clock continues to run. We're approaching 2.5 minutes.
Unfortunate there for Lex. Just 2.5 minutes remain, so plenty of time for Acton-Boxborough to chew off the clock.
Panchu in motion again. Sterniolo gets the carry to the outside.
Consistently getting about 5-6 yards every carry. That's not what Lexington wants right now. I love watching Mahoney hand the ball off and then continue with his fake throwing motion. That's dedication right there from the Acton-Boxborough quarterback. Love to see that. Under 2 minutes now. If Acton-Boxborough wants to score, they're going to have to get moving a little bit. Clayton goes in motion again.
Mahoney hands to Sterniolo. He's got a lot of room.
Oh, he breaks it.
Sheds away.
Oh, he's got a lot of room.
Turns it back across the field. And no signal yet. He is down at about the 1-yard line.
My goodness, Austin, what a run. 4 or 5 tackles at least right there. That was beautiful to watch. And that was a lot of broken tackles right from the line all the way across the field. That was a lot of running for Sterniolo. And he made it work. And now Acton-Boxborough, believe they're being placed at the 1, maybe the 2. I would call that the 1.
Mahoney,
with a lot of time here.
Lined up in the shotgun, even though they are so close.
Doesn't want to deal with the pressure of the Lexington defensive line. He's going to run it in, though. It's an easy,
and goes in untouched.
My goodness.
With less than a minute to play in the half, Acton-Boxborough cashes in. They are back up by 1 score.
Tough break for Lexington. Now they're going to have about 50 seconds to try and get something, and I would imagine they're not going to kneel it into the half. I would like to see them run a couple plays, try and get some points here before the half, because Acton-Boxborough is getting the ball at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Lyle Singonzi back to kick. And the kick is blocked.
That's a big moment there for Lexington.
So Lexington finally, they get their pressure on the kicker, and the score will stay where it is at 20-14 in favor of Acton-Boxborough. But that could go a very long way in the future. If Lexington is able to hold them at the start of the third quarter, assuming they don't score at the end of the half here, that could go a long, long way.
And I would love to see Lexington get a score here before the half's out. 55 seconds. That's time if we're going to let O'Shaughnessy throw it. But 2014 right now. Good year.
I'm more of a 2017 guy. That's just me.
That's fair.
Everybody talks about 2016, but I was a little bit too young for that year.
It's all right. Won't hold it against you. Crowd getting into it here. End of the second half, they want to see their team go out and get some points.
Lexington is sticking with their previous formation with Mao lined up behind Flores.
And Mao got a pretty good return last time, so would like to see if he could do that again. Crowd getting into it here on the kick. It's up. Oh, no!
No! The kick. It's on the ground.
No, this is Acton-Boxborough have it. No!
Acton-Boxborough says they have it.
So
and they do.
Oh, my goodness, Austin.
Lexington coughs up the kick. And Acton-Boxborough now with 50 seconds left does not have a long way to go to make it a two-score game.
Moments like that, that costs you the game. Oh, that is a tough break for Mao. And the lights just came on. It's getting a little darker. It's hard to see the ball for where we are. I can only imagine how Mao is. And you're running towards nothing. You're trying to find it, and unfortunately, it just caught him at the wrong place. So tough to hold against him, but it's a tough break for Mao.
So both the Acton-Boxborough offense and the Lexington defense are back out there way sooner than they expected.
Big moment for Acton-Boxborough, try and extend the lead, and they get the ball back to start the second half. So big moment for them. Late runner on the field there.
They're going to spot them at the 26-yard line.
That's
so
Joseph.
They just corrected it to the 24 now.
Joseph BC running on late. Here comes the throw.
Mahoney rolling to
Maybe.
his right.
He's going to take it. No.
Pulls it down himself.
Oh, good tackle, Mario Capone.
Dominic Capone provided the initial pressure. Mario Capone brings him down. Now I believe we're going to get a timeout for Acton-Boxborough with 40 seconds left.
Remember, they used one early on in the half.
So they are left with one, as are Lexington. Goes
40
down.
seconds left. It's a lot of time.
That'll go down as a loss of 2 on the play.
Both teams getting back out there. The refs continue to deliberate. See what Aiden Mahoney's got up his sleeve in these final 40 seconds of the half. Crowd's getting back into it. 2nd and 12. Looks like it's going to be a throw here.
Mahoney looking to air it out.
There goes BC.
It's caught by BC. He's got room. He's down to the 10. The clock continues to run. Acton-Boxborough's one timeout. I believe they use it here.
They're going to take it.
30 seconds are on the clock. And it appears to be a 1st and goal for the Revolution here.
Joseph Badian-Bilsiasi with a big reception there. That's the first time we've seen him make an impact like that tonight, and nonetheless, that's a big play for Joseph BC.
Yeah, in the receiving game, it's really just been Trey Clayton. So right now and in the second half, if Acton-Boxborough can get some of their other receivers involved, that could be a very tough time for the Minutemen.
100%. A.J. Mulcahy, his receptions have been on dump-off. They've been, Mahoney doesn't see a lane. He just dumps it off to Mulcahy. So definitely been Clayton and Sterniolo tonight leading the offensive charge for Acton-Boxborough.
First and goal from the 10 for the Revolution. They are out of timeouts with 30 seconds to play in the half.
Mulcahy and Buddy Bilsiasi on the far side. Clayton on the near side with Funk. I imagine it's going to be a throw here, but we'll see.
Mahoney rolling to his left.
Might have some room. Nope.
Gets
Good
tracked down by Capone.
Mario Capone, how you doing?
Down. The clock is running. Acton-Boxborough has no timeouts. We're down to 18 seconds. They might have to get to the line and
I
clock
imagine
this.
they're going to spike it, but maybe
See
not.
if they want to
maybe
bring out
no.
the kicker. We're down to 10 seconds.
Here we go. They're going to run a play here. They're going to try to get a touchdown.
Here's Mahoney.
A lot of pressure again.
Rolling.
A lot of pressure, nothing
pull
doing.
it down.
Oh no!
Finds the edge.
No!
Flag
Oh
flies.
my God!
A flag flies as Mahoney's in for the touchdown. So hold on.
What a play by Mahoney, rolling it out all the way. See how Wilson reacts to this one.
This call impacts the entire course of this game. This is absolutely crucial to the game right here. And it's coming back.
Yeah. Bring it back, baby. Bring it back. Interested to see what they do with the clock here. But it was out. It expired.
Neither team is leaving the field, and Acton-Boxborough is bringing their kicker out.
Time down, which not surprising here.
The clock is at straight zeros right now, but they will bring them out for this one final play. The kicker is coming out for Acton-Boxborough. This is going to be about a 29-yard attempt.
Remember last time it got blocked. And
now
Lexington's going to take a timeout. Oh, no. What? Yeah,
Yep.
Lexington's going to take a timeout. As expected. Big moment here. If Lexington can get a block here, they not only go into the half with still a chance to win, but they go into a half with a lot of momentum, especially for their defense. So a big moment here for the Lexington team. A lot of pressure here on the AB kicker. Sengonzi.
His last extra point was blocked, but other than that, he has looked very good today.
See how the hold goes as well, watching the hold from the 12 for Acton-Boxborough.
.29 yards out, and the kick is tipped at the line.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
no good.
Nope. Nope. Special teams is on it tonight.
Lexington gets their second block of the half, and that will do it for the first 24 minutes. At the half, Acton-Boxborough 20, Lexington 14. We will be back in just under 10 minutes. I'm Austin Raish. Once again, I'm joined by Duncan Maloney. We will see you then. We are back for the start of the second half between Lexington and Acton-Boxborough. The teams are getting ready to kick off. Acton-Boxborough will receive. They also hold a 6-point lead over the Minutemen right now. Paul Agresta's back deep to kick. Returning for Acton-Boxborough, we have Sid Panchu and Anthony Struniolo. And the second half is underway. It's going to be Strunolio taking it from inside the 10. He turns it up the field. He gets past one man.
Get him!
It's a foot race.
Wrap him up!
It's him and Higgins, and he's brought down at the Lexington 40. What a start to the second half.
Not good for Lex. Not good for Lex at all. Goodness gracious, Austin. He just kept moving and moving and moving, and he's hard to bring down. And right out of the half, that'll wake you up quick, Austin. That'll wake you up quick.
Aiden Mahoney leads his team back out. Maybe that great return by Struniolo will give them some momentum, which is only going to be good for them. They currently hold a 6-point lead. They would love to make that at least 13, maybe even 14 here.
Good
Struniolo
handoff.
gets the carry. He's got a ton of room right up the middle.
Oh, my goodness
into
gracious.
The secondary.
Spinorama.
Down inside the 20.
Oh, we got a Lex down, maybe? I think we might have a Lex down. Yeah, we got one down here. Hard to tell what happened there. It was a little bit of a pile, but obviously in some pain at the moment.
They're still waiting on the trainers to come out and look at him.
Not sure where. I believe the trainers took Trexler back to the locker room. Not something you want to have, so they are trainerless. That is
Donovan Shelton.
Jinx. Donovan Shelton down. Might be a bit of an extended break here.
Looks to be his left knee that they are working on.
He's trying to get up, but working on it at the moment. I believe they got the AB trainer out there to help him out. Acton-Boxborough has quite a drive going at the moment. Struniolo is being a beast right now. The run and the kick return, hard to stop.
He gained 20 on that last run. And he took the kickoff return from inside his own 5-yard line to the Lexington 40. And if it weren't for Tommy Higgins, he would have taken it all the way for 6. So they continue to work on Shelton.
Lexington defense get a chance to regroup here. Obviously down one man. Shelton will be out for a couple of plays, presumably. And one thing to worry about is the pace of this Acton-Boxborough offense. They are relentless. I tell you what, Austin. But pretty good game thus far. Looks like they're trying to get Shelton up, and they got him. Little gingerly walk off the field. We mentioned that left knee. I believe that is the 3rd player to go down for Lexington tonight.
Well, he is able to get off on his own power, which is a good sign. Like any injury, you never hope it's serious.
Oh, never at all.
Now back to the game where Acton-Boxborough is leading an offensive attack that the Minutemen seemingly have no answer for. They've ran one play on this drive and they're already in the red zone.
See what Mahoney's got in store here. Ran in for a touchdown, then got called back for a flag.
It's Struniolo again off the edge.
Good
brought
tackle.
Down from behind by Dylan Lane.
Good tackle by Lane.
They're going to give him a short gain of maybe 2 or 3.
Second down here for Acton-Boxborough. So
Jackson Chandler is
he's
limping
hobbling
off
off
the
the field.
field.
That's a big loss for Acton-Boxborough. He has been so influential in this game, offensively and defensively.
Struniolo gets it again up the middle. He will fight his way down inside the 10.
That's going to be close on the spot. I believe he's short. He's going to be short.
He looks to be maybe less than a yard short.
They're going to put him inches away. We'll keep an update on Chandler over there, but he's lying down, I believe favoring the left leg, so we will see. But never want to see that. Such a big player for the Revolution.
Mahoney takes it himself off to the edge. He fights his way to about the 2-yard line.
That'll be a first down. Obviously not a touchdown, but pretty good run there for Mahoney. Very strong showing from him tonight in the air and on the ground.
First and goal from the 2-yard line for the Revolution.
Taking it
Mahoney
again, taking it himself.
Takes it himself right up the middle.
Oh,
and
it's in.
In for the touchdown.
Come on, man. Tough break there for Mahoney.
Acton-Boxborough continues this seemingly unstoppable attack on offense. They found the end zone for the 4th time tonight. They lead it by 12. And potentially could become 13 or 14, depending on what they want to do.
I imagine they'll go for 2 here, get the points back, make it a solid 2-score game. But Mahoney, remember, he ran it in before the half, and then got called back for penalty, so he's making up for lost points there.
Duncan, you are right. They are going for 2. Offense didn't go anywhere after that score.
Watching Mahoney against Struniolo.
Struniolo.
Oh, no, Mahoney has it. Mahoney has it.
And he takes it in.
Mahoney is unstoppable right now. Acton-Boxborough has too many weapons offensively.
They now lead it by an even 14 points. They have double Lexington's score with 9 minutes to play in quarter number 3.
That was a very strong drive for Acton-Boxborough, just tone setting. You know, going into the half, Lexington had some momentum. They blocked a kick. They were feeling good, and then the big kick return by Struniolo. And that kind of washed all that away. Made a clean canvas, and Acton-Boxborough painted a pretty picture right there with that drive. And now they are up 28-14, so little work to do for your Lexington Minutemen, but I believe. Flores and Mao back. I believe they're on the same level. The previous 2 kickoffs, they were on different levels. We had Flores in front of Mao. This time they are even at about the 15-yard line. So interesting, but looks like they're still. No, they're going to leave it like that. Nice. Dual threats here for Flores and Mao. As Sengonzi gets ready to give it the boot. Comes the kick away.
Flores runs back to take it.
Got it. Come on. Take it up now.
He's got room.
Oh, good stop by Acton-Boxborough.
Can't get past the initial wave of defenders. He does take it to about the 30, however.
Matt Funk And I believe that is Caden Nettles. They both made a really good tackle there on Flores. Didn't let him get away. As you can see, Chandler still down on the ground over there. That is a big loss for Acton-Boxborough on this defensive drive, and he's been a force along with DeRosa, so we'll see how that impacts Acton-Boxborough.
Lexington sticking with the same look offensively as it's Sawyer Colwell with the carry.
Good carry
lowers
there.
the shoulder for about 6.
That's what we need, just good runs. Yards are yards, Austin. Let's not take them for granted.
Mao with the carry on 2nd down, and he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Thought he might have lost something there, but got back to the line. Good stuff. But 3rd down and medium, not what Lexington wanted early on in this drive.
Third and medium for the Minutemen as they very much need to come away with something here. Ideally, 7 points or 8.
We need a 1st down here to get that going.
O'Shaughnessy
Handed
hands
it
it
off
to Marson, and he's not going anywhere. It's 4th down.
I would imagine they're going to go for it here, but I don't know. It's a little risky, but they have to let O'Shaughnessy throw it if they're going to.
O'Shaughnessy is discussing it with Wilson. Offense isn't going anywhere.
Oh boy, I'm expecting a throw here. Surprised they didn't throw it on 3rd down, but I guess they knew they were in 4-down territory, so it's 4th and 3, so it's not too bad.
Lexington was in this position in the first half, and after a bit of a botched snap, O'Shaughnessy took it himself and got 40 yards.
And it was about in the same area, Austin, so I wouldn't want to see a bobbled snap again, but.
The same offensive look for the Minutemen. And now they're going to have to move back 5 yards.
Not what you wanted there. And there goes the punt team. Tough there for Lexington. And now they'll punt it away. I imagine Coach Wilson's not too happy.
He's told me so many times that close games like this, it really just comes down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. That obviously is a huge one for the Minutemen.
See what the punt team can do here. Kafalis has 1 punt already today. Pretty good punt there. Got back to about the 40-yard line. Unfortunately, Sterniolo took it for a big return. No pressure for Kafalis.
It's a bit of a short punt and fair caught by a player out of bounds.
That'll be at about the 40. I imagine they'll move it up to about the 45, I would say. That's a very generous spot.
They're going to spot it just short of midfield. Wow.
Wild stuff, Austin. Can't say I would have done that. But I digress. 5:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Acton-Boxborough has a chance to really open this game up. I mean, you get to 35-14, it's going to be a problem. Here goes Mahoney. Sterniolo in the backfield. I imagine we're going to see a handoff to Sterniolo here. Oh, Wilson's going to call a timeout. Don't think he liked what he saw on the defensive setup. And Lexington will take a timeout.
Lexington is very much in need of a stop here defensively. Any score at all by Acton-Boxborough would make this a 3-possession game, and Lexington absolutely does not want that.
Yeah, it's hard to come back from. It's been back and forth this whole game, and Lexington made some mistakes. Mao had the the miffed punt, and Acton-Boxborough was able to turn that into points. There's been a lot of penalties tonight, so a lot of mistakes, a lot of finger pointing, but there's no finger pointing during the game. You got to get past and move on. You got to be a goldfish here, and with 5:49 left in the third quarter and a lot of time, you got to hold another quarter to play, so Lexington can't get down themselves just yet. Another look at the crowd there. Blackout still strong. Pretty good crowd for a hot early September Friday evening. Love to see the dedication of the Lexington fans coming out and supporting their team. And the future is bright for this team, Austin. Mentioned earlier they have a 7th grade football program, so they got a nice pipeline building for the future of this team.
There are over 100 football players now in Lexington, according to Coach Wilson.
Wild.
So the future is very, very bright for Lexington football.
Let's hope it's bright for this next possession, as Mahoney and Sterniolo in the backfield, a dangerous duo. Clayton with a big motion.
Sterniolo gets the carry to the left side, and he will get about 5.
Big pile there. A lot of pile football today. Sterniolo has had a majority of the ball time for this Acton-Boxborough offense. If he hasn't been running it, it's been Mahoney. Only a few times has Mahoney aired it out, but it's been successful when he has.
Five minutes in the third quarter as Sterniolo gets the carry again, and he's thrown down.
Lane.
Dylan Lane is there again. We've said his name a few times tonight.
Thought there might have been a little movement from Lane before the snap, but he got it off. He timed it perfectly, and it looks like we got an Acton-Boxborough player down. That's 2.
That is Sterniolo, I believe. So that is a huge loss for Acton-Boxborough if he stays out.
That is a big, big moment. You can see Chandler standing there. He's back on the field, so he's good, but unfortunately he is standing over another injured teammate. Sterniolo, so getting the legs up, which relieves the pressure from running. A lot of blood buildup and drainage in your legs. You get your legs up, you drain all that junk from your legs. But definitely lower leg problems here. Maybe a cramp. But that was a big loss as these players rehydrate. And for Acton-Boxborough, that's a big loss. I imagine it's obviously a next man up offense here. Imagine Sid Panchu and maybe Trey Clayton are going to step up in a big way. Joseph Badiambil Siasi also. He had a good catch in the first quarter, in the second quarter, first half. And we haven't seen much of him other than that one catch, but he might have to step up more. Everyone's going to have to step up more if Sterniolo is out.
Both teams retake the field, but Sterniolo has not
He's
gone
still
anywhere.
down the field. They are not going to be able to play anything with Sterniolo there.
Now, the ref is signaling for the clock to run, but they have to get
him
Sterniolo
off the field. I'm not sure why they're doing that.
He will hop off, and the game will resume. It's 3rd and 4.
Big moment here for Lexington.
After losing their primary back.
Lexington's got to jump on this.
Panchu is the motion man. Mahoney fakes, takes it himself, and he will get the first down to about the 40.
Good run there. I believe we saw Adrian Kibuka in the backfield taking the place of the injured Sternoli. The Kibuka brothers on Acton-Boxborough. We got Adrian and Andre. It is Adrian in the backfield with Mahoney.
First down from the Lexington 40 as we are inside of 4 minutes to play. Mahoney going to the air for Clayton. And it's back
got it! Did he get it? Oh, who's got it? Come on!
And they are signaling that it is a catch for Acton-Boxborough. Amari Mao looked like he was the first one to have it, but Trey Clayton fought for it, and it's a toss-up. 90% of the time that's going to go to the receiver, and it does here.
Very, very good effort there from Mao, and nothing to be disappointed with. That is just a tough break.
It's a pickup of 20 on the play, and Acton-Boxborough is right back into the red zone.
Kibuka motions out.
Mahoney alone in the backfield.
He's
He'll take it himself.
Oh, good tackle. Good tackle there. A host of Minutemen. Austin, you know they're ready in a minute's notice.
That's Hamadou Barry who brought him down.
Watching the Acton-Boxborough offensive line, and Jackson Chandler, you remember he went down earlier. He's slower to get up on just about every play, and he's doing some scoops. He's keeping the leg active, the calves active, but definitely still in a little bit of pain, if anything at all.
It's Mahoney and Kibuka in the backfield again. Second down and 5 from the 10.
Clayton, big motion.
Mahoney going to take it himself again.
Good
he
tackle.
Runs into a wall.
Dylan Lane in there. Mario Capone in there as well.
He's going to be marked very close to the first down. We'll have to see what the ruling is.
He's going to be short by about an inch. Couple inches. We'll call it a couple inches.
It's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 2-yard line. Mahoney has kept it himself on the last 2 plays. He hands to Kibuka, and he is met in the backfield.
Nothing.
Dylan Lane gets to him again.
4 Minutemen on top of him there. Nothing doing. 4th down. Kick team coming on.
It'll go down as a loss of 3 on the play. Field goal team comes out. This will make it.
We got a Minuteman down here. Minuteman down. Might be Lane.
That is Dylan Lane.
He appears to be trying to get up, but I would keep him down for the moment being. Remember, he went down earlier and went off on his own volition, but this time it appears to not be happening.
So his teammates were helping him out a little bit. Now the trainers will come to take a look.
Yeah, you don't want to move him anything. If anything's hurt really bad, you don't want to move him at all. Good call.
Acton-Boxborough, once this is sorted out, will line up for a field goal. Should be a relatively easy chip shot.
However,
for their kicker, if Lexington does not get any pressure, which we've seen twice today. We've seen them block 1 field goal at the end of the half and an extra point before that.
Listen, 3 blocks in a row would be wild. I don't know if the good thing this place doesn't have a roof, because it would get blown off.
If he makes the kick, it'll be a 17-point lead for Acton-Boxborough, which would make it a 3-possession game.
Now over in the, you can see the teams both have a little huddle going over the plans in the Acton-Boxborough huddle. It appears that Chandler, I believe, is getting his legs put up. They're working on his cramps. Remember, he went down and he was out for quite a few plays. He came back in, but it's obvious something is still not right there.
Lane is being helped off by a trainer. And that's the second time we've seen him go down tonight, so you have to be really careful.
Less on his own power. I would not want to see him back in this game. Even if he feels like it, would not want to see him back in this game. Not worth the risk.
Lyle Sengonzi is back out there. We know what he is capable of. However, this is really going to depend on how much pressure Lexington can put on this kick.
Yeah, the blocking team's going to have to step up here.
Low snap.
Oh, nope. Not a chance. Get out of here. What are we doing? What are we doing?
So just like that, another special teams miscue for Acton-Boxborough, and Lexington gets away with a stop.
And that's big, big. If Lexington can go down the field, get some points here, and then make another defensive stop, they are right back in this game.
We have 1 minute left in the third quarter, so even though there is time, Lexington is going to have to do something quickly because that fourth quarter is coming up very fast.
You don't want to run out of time, and Shane Wilson looking to get his crew ready. He said Acton-Boxborough, they're a pretty traditional team. They've ran a similar offense the past few years, but seemingly they've changed it up tonight. They've been hard to stop. Here goes O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shaughnessy is in the shotgun.
Pitch.
He'll toss it out to Amari Mount.
Take it. He's got room. He's got room. He's got room.
Amari Mount down the sideline.
Take it. Take it.
Stays on his feet. Brought out of bounds across the 45.
Oh, very close to the golf cart. Oh, my goodness. What a run, Austin. Lexington is alive.
Give him 27 on the toss there. Now there's a flag on the play.
I imagine that would be on.
It's
that's on Acton-Boxborough. We'll chop.
So that could potentially add 15 to the end of this.
Oh,
it
will.
Like
it will, Austin. Oh, it will.
All told, it's a 42-yard pickup for Lexington. That is just what they needed. They are now inside the 40 of Acton-Boxborough.
And they're going to get moving quick here. They got some momentum. They're going to use it. I imagine another run here. Up the gut, Marson, maybe?
It is Marson up the gut. You call it
he's got room. He's got room. Take it. There you go.
It down inside the 30.
Break those tackles. Let's go.
Less than 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Lexington will have to hurry if they want to get another play off.
They got to hurry up here. 20 seconds now. 20 seconds of running. They might have a little time, but not much.
15 on the clock as they get set.
They're going to get one play off here. Oh, late coming on the field. Another run to Mount. Going outside. Take it outside. Take it outside.
Tries to find the edge. He will. He's got a first down and out of bounds.
That'll be the end of the third quarter, but a very good way to end the quarter. Lexington is moving.
Okay. That will wrap the third quarter. Lexington is driving. They are now down near the 20. We will be back very shortly. Fourth quarter begins here on LexMedia as O'Shaughnessy hands it to Sawyer Colwell. He's got room down to the 10.
Hot start. That's a first down for Lexington there. I believe that's going to be in goal. There goes the chain gang away.
Lexington is down by 14. As a reminder, with 12 minutes to play, however, they have a chance to take a big slice out of that lead right here.
I would imagine they wouldn't want to take too many plays to get to the end zone here. Maybe two more at most. They need to watch that clock because they need to get 2 scores to get tied in this game. They need 3 to get the win.
It's Mao and Marson in the backfield.
Imagine Marston's going to take it up the gut, but maybe Mao goes outside. Mao goes outside.
They do give it to Mao. Gets a few
got room. He's blanking it through.
Stays
Come on, go!
They push the pile a little bit before it's whistled dead. The second effort from Mao takes it down inside the 5.
I'll put him at the 3, maybe the 4. Call it the 3. Very, very good run. And now Lexington's got some options here. We'll see what they do with it.
Second and goal from the 3. Colwell and Marson, the 2 power backs, line up behind O'Shaughnessy. Colwell gets the carry.
Is he in? So close. Lexington didn't need that. That's just time off the clock.
Wilson quickly telling the play to O'Shaughnessy. We're approaching 10 minutes to play in the game.
Well, that seems like a lot of time, Austin. It goes by quick. Lexington needs to get a score here. Definitely 4 down territory at this point.
Third and goal for the Minutemen.
Good handoff
Colwell
here.
gets the carry, and
oh, he's in! Come on, give it to him! Give it to him!
Yet.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
come on! Touchdown! There we go.
It is back to a 1-score game with 9:52 to play.
Lexington still got a lot of work to do. They need a defensive stop and they need a score just to get it tied. This game is far from over, but Lexington is right in it.
It appears they are going for 2. Adam O'Shaughnessy is not leaving the field.
Interesting here. Very interesting.
Student section is getting into it.
You have to, Austin. This is a big moment. If they don't get the 2 here, they're going to have to go for 2 later. And I believe they're kicking at his. Here comes Agresta.
That was a pretty good fake out by them.
I was getting nervous. They were making me nervous, Austin.
Put everybody out there except the kicker, and then bring him out last minute.
We'll see if he can get the kickoff. Kicking has not been something that is guaranteed in this game. Acton-Boxborough has lost countless points from block kicks.
Pressure off the edge,
That's good.
But it's
That's
not a
good.
problem. It's a 7-point game here in the 4th quarter.
And now the Minutemen down by just 7 need a big defensive stop here. This is where the defense comes to shine. And Lexington prepares for the final 9 minutes, 52 seconds of this contest. Not only this week we got a good game, but next week Lexington hits the road to Wakefield for a Thursday night game, September 14th at 6 p.m. in Wakefield. The next time they're back home, that's the 29th of September against Arlington. That is a big game, Austin.
That is always a classic whenever those 2 teams face off. It's a bit of a conflicted game for me because I did live in Arlington for 5 years before moving here. Those are my 2 hometowns going up against each other. But make no mistake for who I'm rooting for.
Better be Lexi.
You already know it is.
The focus now at the game at hand. We got the 44 of Clayton back to take the place of Sterniolo. Still out. That is not good news for Acton-Boxborough.
They were able to find the end zone on the last drive without him, but that was after they had already picked up some momentum. Let's see how they do playing a full drive, presumably, without him.
It all depends on what happens on this kick return. Who gets it? If it's Clayton or Pancho.
Well, Sterniolo was their return man, too.
And he had some good returns today, so a little change up here.
Good
kick.
It deep.
That's Clayton.
Going to be Clayton.
Oh,
who's
no,
gonna
please
let
don't go
it
out of
roll.
bounds. Oh,
And he
yes.
fields it at the 1. Nicely
Come
done
on,
by
bring him
Agresta.
down.
He's down the sideline
Boy.
and hit by Agresta.
Good return there from Clayton.
Carry moment for the Minutemen.
Great job by Clayton, letting it roll, see if it goes out of bounds. Then he's like, nope, that's not going out of bounds. And he picks it up and he takes off down the sideline. And Minutemen were not there in time. And that's a very good return for Clayton at the 37. That's, oof.
That's now 2 returns in a row for Acton-Boxborough that could have been taken back all the way. This return, it was Paul Agresta who made the stop. Last time it was Tommy Higgins. So remember those names if we need to in the future, depending on how this drive goes.
It's a correction. It's on the 28-29, we'll call it. But still a very good return for Clayton. We'll see how Acton-Boxborough can get down the field. Mahoney at the helm. I believe that's Orbsby in the backfield. No, it is okay. And Mahoney's going to keep it. Come on, boys.
He gets past one man. Works
Good
on the
hit.
sideline. Out of bounds after a pickup of 5, maybe 6.
Anytime the QB gets hit like that, you always take an extra look for a flag. Nervous, but that's a good stop. That's about 4. We'll call that 5, maybe. But good start from the Lexington defense. They need another solid play here to give them third down. Need the ball back. If you're Acton-Boxborough, you want to chew up as much clock as possible. Mahoney going to take it again.
Keep it himself again.
Oh, they got him. Oh, no, a flag.
The flag is in. We'll have to check this. It was thrown towards the end of the play.
Would definitely wouldn't be surprised if it was another illegal man downfield, but we'll see. Might be on Lex. See what the call is. I believe it's against Lex.
It's a
Personal
chop block.
foul.
This is going to come back.
There we go. That's a big, big penalty for Acton-Boxborough.
It should be a full 15. That's what it was on
last time,
Amari
yeah.
Mao's big run.
That's what they needed. That's what they needed.
So that will be a full 15-yard loss.
And now it's 2nd and
21 is what it should be.
Yeah, it's 21. So they need to chip away at that here. Maybe get 10 on this play, 10 on the next play, and then figure it out from there. Student section is alive. Mahoney going to take it again.
Keeps it again up the middle.
Tackle him.
He bites, gets past the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and long here for Acton-Boxborough.
Much more manageable than the last one. Bring it back.
We have another flag,
on the
field.
play. My goodness, Austin. These teams don't know how to play clean. Acton-Boxborough's going to get bopped here for holding.
So another penalty. That should be a replay of 2nd down. It's going to make this 2nd down and 30.
Good Lord. They need to contain Mahoney a little bit more than they are right now. He's getting way too much room. He got 10 yards on the last one.
Apparently that is a spot of the foul penalty, so it's only going to be a net loss of 2 on the play. So 2nd and 22. Acton-Boxborough's on their own 20.
Mahoney going to throw it.
Going to go to the air. He's got Clayton.
Oh, and Clayton's
gets
got
past
room.
one man.
Oh, good tackle.
Brought down by
What's the
Capone.
flag?
And now another flag has been thrown.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Great tackle by Capone right there. I have never seen this many flags thrown in my life.
It's a block in the back on Acton-Boxborough.
Jeez.
So they will repeat 2nd down once again.
At a certain point, something's got to be done. Goodness gracious. It's almost like Acton-Boxborough doesn't want to get a 1st down here. I'm all for that, Austin. I'm all for that. Here goes Mahoney again. Last time he threw it to Clayton, pretty good play. We'll see if he goes back to the air here. Kibuka in the backfield.
Less than 8 minutes to play now. These penalties are taking a lot of time off the clock.
Not something Lexington likes to see, but they are very. Oh, Mahoney's got room.
Has a gaping hole.
But
He's
a good
brought
hit.
Down. Mario Capone there once again.
And now 3rd and long. 3rd and about 11. Third and 11 they'll call it, so 11 on the gain. Looks like they're fixing the spot here. Something's going on. Someone doesn't know what they're doing. There we go. Call it 3rd and 12. Okay. Mahoney loves getting loose. 7 minutes remaining. A lot of time coming off the clock on this Acton-Boxborough drive.
He's got Clayton out wide at the top of the screen.
Agresta drops way back off the line there. He's playing deep.
Mahoney's got room. Run it himself.
Get him. Wrap him up.
And he's not going to get there. Well played by the Minutemen defense, and it's 4th down.
Higgins was in there on the tackle, along with Mario Capone. And now it's 4th and 7. I imagine we're going to see a punt unit here, Austin. If I was a betting man. Or not.
I do not see the Acton-Boxborough offense.
This is a big moment here, Austin.
If they don't get this, they're giving the Minutemen the ball back on the 34-yard line.
They're fairly confident they can get something here. I imagine it's going to be a throw to Clayton. If they don't take a timeout here, I imagine they're going to take a timeout, maybe drain some time off the clock. That's probably what's happening here because they are not. Mahoney does not look ready to make a play at all. So Acton-Boxborough is going to run time off the clock, and then I'm assuming they're going to punt it.
There is the timeout. Duncan, so far, you are perfectly correct.
Thank you. I try my best. But smart there for Acton-Boxborough. You don't want to go right into punting it. You want to take out as much time that Lexington has to score as possible. But at the same time, you want to make sure there's time just in case you need to score. And you know they can't kick a field goal. So they're going to need a touchdown. It's a touchdown kind of game. Lexington could get a field goal, but they don't need a field goal right now. They need 7 points.
I remember last year in their home opener against, I believe it was Melrose, Lexington was down by 7 with about 3 minutes to go. They scored, which made it a 1-point game, and then instead of taking the extra point, they went for 2 and they got it, which put them up by 1. And then unfortunately Melrose did drive down the field and score to win the game. But we know Shane Wilson will take risks, and we saw him do it in a very similar situation last year. I would love to see what he's thinking right now.
That Melrose game in question was 21-14 Melrose, so a very close game, just like this one. And you would hate to see Lexington not close out a close game like this one. As deliberation continues on the field, Acton-Boxborough took the timeout.
Mari Mao is lining up much further back than anyone else.
Very deep. I imagine they're going to punt her away here.
Well, Mahoney is back out there.
Mahoney's on the field. I would say no. Sternoli's back out there too. Sternolo, he's back out in the field. That is a big, big development here, Austin.
Here we go, 4th and 7 from Acton-Boxborough's own 34-yard line.
Sternolo back in the field. I imagine it's going to be a handoff to him.
Clayton is the motion man.
Oh, Mahoney's going to take it
himself. And what's the ruling?
Good spot. Give it a good spot. That's short.
Lexington
That's short.
He's short.
That's short. Yeah, come on, baby. Come on.
We're waiting on an official signal. It's
yeah,
come on. Lexington gets the stop.
What a stop. Big moment here, Austin. Lexington needs points, and they need them fast. That defense stepped up in a big way right there. First stop we've seen in an all game, other than the blocked field goals.
So here we go. Lexington is 39 yards away from the end zone. We have 5:48 left. The student section is going crazy. I can only imagine how wild they're going to get if Lexington can get further down the field. It is a 7-point game. Like we said earlier, Coach Wilson loves to take risks. If they find the end zone, we could potentially see a 2-point conversion.
I don't know if I can handle that, Austin.
But first, we need to focus on the 39 yards that they need to get before that.
Let's get him in the end zone here, Austin. Handoff.
Morrison with the carry, and he is stood up at the line. He'll try to fight for a few more.
Give him 2 there, maybe 3. Nothing wrong with that. Big moment here as O'Shaughnessy got the plays. Relaying it to the team. They gave him 2 on that one, so we'll call it 2nd and 8. 5-10 and running left in this game.
O'Shaughnessy is in shotgun. He's got Sawyer Colwell on his right. Mao is the motion man.
Gonna pitch to Mao.
Oh no!
Clayton! Oh no! What a tackle. They gotta let O'Shaughnessy throw it here. They have to.
That's a loss of 6 on the play. Gonna be about 3rd and maybe even longer. 3rd and 17, 3rd and 16.
Obviously, it's 4-down territory here, Austin, but you don't want to have a 3rd and long to compound that. Big moment here. If they can get 10 yards, make it a 4th and 5, 4th and manageable, that'd be okay. O'Shaughnessy shotgun. High snap.
High snap, O'Shaughnessy.
He's got to have time. He's got time.
He's going to air it out for Kafales.
Please! Yes! Come on! That's a first down. Let's go.
Down inside the 25. It is a first down for the Minutemen.
What a catch for Kafales. Remember early in the game, first quarter, first drive, he dropped a pretty big pass at midfield. He makes up for it right there. That is a big play. Lexington needs to keep rolling, though. They can't let that get to him. 4 minutes and counting. Time is the enemy. That's what happens when you let O'Shaughnessy air it out.
Once again, Marson and Colwell are in the backfield.
I would imagine it's going to be up the gut here, but Mao might take it. No, Colwell.
Colwell with the carry. Up the gut. He'll get a few.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Come on. O'Shaughnessy right over to Wilson. After he hands the ball off, he needs the next play. He needs to relay it to the team. It all needs to happen quick. It's a well-tuned machine at this point in the game. Put him at 21-yard line. I believe that we will win chance. Raining down from Harold Crum.
O'Shaughnessy rolls to his right. Looks to throw.
Caught it. Caught it.
And
caught
it's
it.
caught
Caught
by
it.
Kafales. Down inside the 15.
Let's go. Let's keep it
Looks to
moving.
be enough for a first down.
Great catch by Kafales. That's 2 catches in a row for him. Oh, boy, that clock is moving all too fast, Austin. The minute's ticking away.
We are inside of 3 minutes to play.
If Lexington wants to win, they're going to go for 2 if they got points here, but they need 6 points right here, right now. Put him at the 13 this time.
2:40 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
O'Shaughnessy hands it to Marson.
Take it!
Cuts to the outside.
Take it!
Billy Marson is brought down near the first down marker. The clock continues to run.
We got a man down. Who is that? IB? AB man down the field.
That is Chandler once again.
Yep.
That is not a good sign for them.
It's been reoccurring all day ever since he first went down. Remember, he first went down. And we've been seeing him putting his legs up ever since that moment. And this play was the straw that broke the camel's back. My goodness, Austin. A much-needed rest for both teams here. The intensity rising. Inside the 10, Austin. What do you think, 2 more plays to score?
I would hope so. Acton-Boxborough, they really need this timeout right now because Lexington is throwing stuff at them that they don't really have much of an answer for. They are 3 yards, maybe 5 yards away from either a tie game or a 1-point lead.
Oh, man, I don't even want to think about that. My heart rate's already going up. Got the right leg up for Chandler over there. Both trainers convening over the injured Revolution player. It's been a great game so far, Austin. Acton-Boxborough has not had their short of big players in this game. From Aiden Mahoney, the quarterback, obviously, Anthony Sterniolo at running back. Clayton as well at receiver. And we've had some pretty big plays from Joseph Badiambilciasi as Chandler gets up. He's hobbling off the field. That's a big loss. That's a captain right there. Lexington, it's been Sawyer Caldwell, Billy Marson, and Amari Mao. John Kafales, as of late, he's got 2 catches. And, of course, Adam O'Shaughnessy at the helm. Very confident in this team right now. We'll see what they got with 2:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Whew. This is it here, Austin. Big moment.
2nd and 3.
Clock begins to
from
run
the
again.
5-yard line. We're approaching 2 minutes to play. Colwell is lined up on the right of O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shaughnessy going to take
O'Shaughnessy's
it.
going to take it himself.
Oh,
Tries
come
to find
on,
the edge.
take it!
And in for the touchdown. In. Lexington has brought it back within one. Now they have a decision to make. Wilson is talking with O'Shaughnessy right now. If that's any indication that they're going for two. Where is Paul Agresta? Is the kicker coming out? It does not look like it.
Oh, boy, Austin. Big moment.
2:04 on the clock. Lexington is 2 yards away from a 1-point lead. O'Shaughnessy lines up under center. Marson and Coyle in the backfield. Coyle with the carry.
No!
He's not going to get there. Acton-Boxborough gets the stop. They will remain in the lead with 2:04 left to play.
You take the risks, and you bear the consequences, Austin, and that is, that's a tough consequence to swallow right there. 2:04 remaining. This is not over. It's not over. Anything can happen. It's football. You got 124 seconds left in this game. That's all you need is one to change this thing up. So we'll see. But that is that's a heartbreaker. Such a great game played by Lexington, and now down by 1 point. You think about all the points they've lost, Austin. The missed punt by Amari Mao, the missed kick. But then you think about all the points that Acton-Boxborough's lost to make this game close.
If I remember correctly, last year, at least for the home games, Lexington attempted one onside kick, which was executed perfectly.
We're definitely going to see that again here, Austin, I would imagine. It would be silly to kick it deep. With 2:04 remaining, Acton-Boxborough is just going to drain the clock. You got to try, Austin. And you don't have to worry about kicking. You've blocked 3 in a row. You don't have to worry about kicking. But it is pinnacle that Lexington gets this. If they do indeed take an onside kick attempt. And you see Acton-Boxborough, they're lining up. They're preparing themselves for an onside kick on the far side of the field, closest to the science wing of Lexington High School.
Paul Agresta has 2 gloves on.
I believe that Acton-Boxborough just took a timeout, so they're going to.
So Lexington will also have time to discuss this.
Student section alive once again. They've been here this whole game. It's been a close game. Lexington has kept them interested. And now, a big moment. A moment these players have waited for all offseason. A close game, a time where you can put your name in the spotlight and make a big play. That moment is now. See the blacked out student section hoping that the onside kick goes the Minuteman way. What a valiant crew in the student section they have there. Very few emptied out over the course of this game. And now the teams deliberate. Lexington deliberating most of any. They need the ball to bounce their way. And here we go.
Paul Agresta is kicking. He has 2 receiving gloves on. It is sort of becoming a new art form for kickers to recover their own onside kicks.
He's going to have to go right up the gut. Remember, he has to get 10 yards, so he has to get to the 50, which is where the Acton-Boxborough players are all lined up. Clayton right in the middle of it. Clayton and Sternolo, I believe, are right in the middle of it. They don't even have anyone back except the quarterback, Eden Mahoney, back there. So that shows how much they're expecting this to be an actual kick.
Agresta waits for the whistle.
Here we go. It's short. It's a
line drive on the ground
Ah.
and recovered by Acton-Boxborough.
Only took about 1 second off the clock, so there's still hope.
That's Christian Marinian on the recovery.
Good play for Christian Marinian. He's had a big game kickoff-wise. He's made a lot of good blocks earlier in the second quarter on Dominic Capone. Took him to the ground, so pretty good game for him, and he gets the onside kick there. That was a line drive of a kick right there.
2:03 on the clock. Acton-Boxborough just needs to not fumble the ball, commit no penalties, maybe get one first down, and in all likelihood, that would be it. So this Minutemen defense is going to have to sell out here.
I think you mentioned our problem, Austin. Acton-Boxborough loves getting penalty flags. We have seen them go back as far as 2nd and 25, so we'll see what they can do here. I imagine it's going to be Mahoney running out of the backfield. They just got to prepare for that.
That's Mulcahy lined up next to him.
If he throws it here, I'd be shocked. There goes Clayton in the backfield.
Mahoney keeps it himself up the gut.
Okay.
Short gain and a timeout coming from the Minutemen.
1:56. If Lexington were to get the ball back, they would have no timeouts. Unless something goes catastrophically wrong for the Revolution. It's a barn burner, Austin. We knew from the start it was going to be a good game, and boy, have we been treated.
They'll give him 4 on that run, which was much more than the initial spot appeared to be.
It's about making the stops. If you hold them to 3 yards every play, that's good. And then but you got to make one stop. You have to make one stop where you put them behind the line. Lexington defense has done it 2 or 3 times, but only 2 or 3 times. And how many plays have we seen? So it's going to take a lot. But if there's a will, there's a way, Austin. Here comes the AB offense.
That's John Pignato III, another one of their captains who's lined up next to Mahoney.
See where Mahoney goes with this one. I imagine he'll take it himself again. 2nd
down and 6. Lexington is crowding the line of scrimmage.
Oh, little confusion there in the backfield.
Mahoney keeps it himself, and he is going backwards.
Nothing.
They're trying to jar that ball loose.
Timeout. Good tackle
taken by the Minutemen.
It's third and long now. That is best case scenario there for Lex. I believe they're out of timeouts.
The
clock is running.
Yeah, at least the indication was that they were taking one, but apparently not.
They are out of timeouts here, so clock will run down, I imagine, to about 50 seconds, and then Acton-Boxborough will run a play or take a timeout. But we will see what they do and how far they want to run this clock down. But Mahoney is taking his sweet time. I would be surprised if they got a playoff here. Take a timeout.
Yeah, they might run this down as far as they can and then call a timeout.
It's game time, Austin.
1 minute to play in the ball game. It's 3rd and 9 for Acton-Boxborough.
They're getting ready to run a play here.
Mahoney takes
hands it off to Stronolo.
Oh, yeah! He does not get the first down. It's 4th down. The clock will run.
Oh, boy. Acton-Boxborough is going to try and get this clock to 0. He'll probably snap it with about 10 left, and then run around. I would run around wildly, honestly, Austin. I would run it 40 yards back, take up the clock. But we will see.
We will likely see a timeout here if they have one. They'll take as much time off the clock as they can.
Yep, there it is. I imagine they might put 11 back up there, but we'll see. Oh, man.
For now, it is 10 seconds on the clock.
If Acton-Boxborough chooses to run a play, Lexington might have time for one play, but it is dire straits right now. In such a promising game, and it bodes well for the rest of the season, Austin. This is a competitive Lexington team.
It most definitely is. I think the question is, 10 seconds. Is that too long to run a kill play?
I think they can get it down to 3 seconds. I think Acton-Boxborough can get it down to 3 seconds.
Now, if you
don't forget, if they get the first down.
If they get the first down, it's over. Now, if they run around and throw it out of bounds, assuming there's still time on the clock, Lexington will take over at about the 46-yard line.
Which is, I mean, it's doable.
It is doable.
Get O'Shaughnessy to rail one out.
Well, his father was a professional baseball player, so strong arms
got
definitely run in the family.
End of the timeout, the teams come back on the field. And as does Aiden Mahoney, so AB will run one more play, whether it be a first down or it becomes Lexington's ball. It is a critical moment in the game. Lexington players coming in. They're playing deep safety. That was Mao and Flores. I believe. Here goes Sternolo.
Sternolo gets the carry, and he's got the first down. And that should end the ball game. Acton-Boxborough survives a thriller, and they get the opening week win.
Austin, it was an amazing game. Super competitive. Nothing to be sad about if you're this Lexington team. You're very competitive. You're feeling very good about the future. Next week in Wakefield on Thursday night. A short week for this team, but they're going to figure it out. So a tough loss, but nothing to be ashamed of. That is a good quality football game, something we like to see here in Lexington.
Yes, they showed that they have a lot of fight in them. There was a time when they were down by 14 and it looked like it was going to go to 21, but they fought back. They got a stop and came really just 2 yards short of getting the win.
That 2-point conversion, it's going to be eating at Shane Wilson. Do you take that risk? Because it could work. It could get you the win, but unfortunately in this case, it got him the loss.
This one hurts, but like we said, plenty of positives to take away for the Minutemen. I'm Austin Raish. I'm joined by the man himself, Duncan Maloney. Thank you for being with us tonight. From all of us here on LexMedia, have a good night.